In this myofascial release tutorial video, I'm going to be showing you how to work through the Fibularis group through using a foam roller and also a lacrosse ball. So I'm going to show you a couple of different techniques that you can use to try and address these muscles if they're tight or you want to work through them. So firstly, you can use one of these foam rolls. So this is more of an abrasive foam roll, or you can use one of the softer foam rolls if that's too much. If both of these are too much, you're then looking for more of the handheld options, so you can get handheld foam rollers. That would be the beginner version if those two, as I say, were too much. So I'm going to be using this one in today's video, and what I want you to do firstly is to come into a position where you're on all fours. And then what I'm going to do, because I'm working the Fibularis group, which is just on the outside of the front of my calf, I'm going to bring my leg into a position where I'm side on. I place my other foot over my ankle, and then my hips come round just so I've got the full weight of my lower body on them Fibularis muscles. From here, I'm going to start to roll slowly up and down. I'm going to start to try and target every single part of the muscles. And I can do this for anywhere between 60 to 90 seconds. That's a general good guide, especially if you're just starting off. Once you get better and more comfortable with this, you can go for longer, but I wouldn't suggest doing any more than 60 to 90 seconds to start off. Where I'm foam rolling, so you can see on the camera, is I'm foam rolling from here down to here. So I'm not coming as far as the ankle joint. I'm coming just around where my fingers are here, and I'm applying pressure through the foam roll onto those muscles. You can come up, you can come down, you can stay on specific points if you want to. If you feel like there's a very particular point of your Fibularis group that you want to address, but this foam roll is just kind of broadly hitting all of the Fibularis group and it's not as pinpointed or specific as you want, we can start to then use one of these, so a lacrosse ball. So what I'm going to do is, let's say for example, I've got a pressure point or a real point of tenderness just here. What I can do is I can pop this lacrosse ball on that pressure point. I'm then going to press down into the floor, so I've then got that pressure. And what I want you to do is, just with your foot and ankle, you're going to point the foot up and point the foot down. What's really important here is, as we're doing this, we're still applying pressure through the point of which you've got that tenderness or sensation. What I can start to feel here is those Fibularis muscles working over the lacrosse ball. So as I'm doing my repetitions, you can go 15 to 20 repetitions, and then you might want to switch to another point and then floss through that motion. You can also use the lacrosse ball not only to do forwards and back movement, but side to side. So we can also apply pressure and come in side to side through those muscles. Again, we don't really want to be doing any more than 60 to 90 seconds. There's no real right or wrong. It's just more a case of, you don't want it to be too sore the next day, and you don't want to go and do too much too soon. So that is how to do myofascial release through your Fibularis groups.